Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at these Diode Dynamics SS3 Pro LED combo pod lights with brackets. These 3-inch LED combo pod lights are going to be great for seeing near or far away, and they're going to give you bright light with reduced glare for improved visibility and safety. As you can see, I have this light already connected to my power source. What you currently see here is the backlight feature, which is one of my favorite features of these lights, but more on that later. I do also want to show you that I do have this light installed in one of the brackets. So these brackets are going to allow for easy installation nearly anywhere on your vehicle. And as you notice, the light, while it's in the bracket, the angle can be adjusted. And once you have that angle adjusted to where you want it, you can tighten down that light with the hardware on either side of the bracket and it will hold that angle. And then you also receive hardware to mount the bracket with the light on your vehicle. And I do have a bracket right here actually, showing you what this looks like when it's not installed. So this is constructed of durable aluminum, so it's going to hold up really well for you. You're not going to have to worry about corrosion or anything like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn my studio lights off here and go back to my wide view just to give you a good view of this amber backlight. This backlight is going to be great for adding a stylish touch to your vehicle or giving you more visibility when you're not using the main beam. Speaking of the main beam, I'm going to fire that up there for you. And so you can see the vast difference between that backlight and then that main beam. And then let me see if I can turn this to the wall behind me to show you that beam. So that combo beam pattern is a mix between a driving beam and a flood beam. And so this light is going to be great for all around use. And this light has a color temperature of 3000 Kelvin. So that yellow color is going to be great for bad weather like rain and fog. It's going to cut right through that. And then let me go ahead and turn my studio lights back on and shine that beam again on the wall behind me. And even with my very bright overhead studio lights, you can still see that beam pattern and that light. Now these lights do have a raw lumen rating of 5,220 lumens and a measured lumen rating of 2,700 lumens. And the peak beam intensity is 33,406 candela. And candela ratings measure the directional light output, and it's how anything is rated where you want light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are just for omnidirectional output like your regular light bulbs where you want light shining in all directions. But for a more detailed description of these ratings, you can visit this product page on our website, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information that you can find. The power draw on that main beam is 2.7 amps, and on the backlight it's 0.03 amps. And these lights are designed with the newer technology known as custom TIR optics. TIR stands for total internal reflection. So unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't real efficient at focusing all the light where you want it, this custom designed large TIR optic actually collects and focuses all the light forward very efficiently. And instead of having another external lens, certain lens patterns have been molded directly into the surface of this lens. So that's going to prevent the normal efficiency loss you see with an outside lens. As you might know, when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you're going to lose some of that light, and you can lose up to 10% of that light from just it shining through. So by making it as a part of this lens, you're not going to lose efficiency, but actually gain some efficiency. Now this does include the industry standard integrated Deutsch style connector, and you see the pigtail here with that connector, and that's going to plug right into the back of these lights, and it'll securely clip into place. And then while we're looking at the back of this light, you see the breather patch there. That's going to prevent any moisture buildup. And then these heat sinks are going to dissipate the heat quickly to increase the longevity of these lights. Now these lights have been built with high intensity LEDs, and they also feature a durable powder-coated aluminum construction. So this heavy-duty construction is going to do a great job of withstanding extreme temperatures, corrosion, and vibration. Now these lights have been tested according to SAE standards, just like your factory lighting components on your vehicle. And an interesting fact, these lights have been designed and engineered and assembled right down the highway from us at the headquarters of Diode Dynamics here in the greater St. Louis, Missouri area. Now just some overall measurements. Looking at the overall height of these lights from top to bottom, we're sitting pretty close to 3¼ inches. That's going to be the same measurement for the width. Now when you add the bracket, that's obviously going to increase the height a little bit. So from the top of the light all the way down to the base of our bracket, we're sitting right at about 3¾ inches tall. And then the overall depth from the front of the light to the end of our heat sinks, we're about 2 3/8 inches deep. Now these lights do draw high current and they do require adequately sized wiring for safe operation. So if you're not using a Diode Dynamics wiring harness, it is highly recommended to use wiring that's 16 gauge or larger. Now we do carry a wide selection of lights from Diode Dynamics. So if the features or the specs of these lights aren't exactly what you're looking for, take a look at the other offerings that we have here from Diode Dynamics, and I'm confident you're going to be able to find just what you're looking for. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that our time together was illuminating for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.